So, you're building a brand. You're putting all of your energy, your creativity, your late nights into it. But what if someone could just come along and use that name you worked so hard on? That's exactly why we need to talk about trademarks. Today, we're going to break down how you can protect your unique identity and make sure all that hard work stays yours. Think about it. You've finally done it. After all that brainstorming, you've landed on the perfect name, maybe even the perfect logo. It just feels right. But here's the real question. Is it actually protected? Can you legally stop somebody else from using it? That's what we're here to figure out. All right, let's kick things off with the absolute basics. Your brand, your identity. We've got to start by defining what a trademark even is. Okay, so at its very core, a trademark is your brand's unique fingerprint in the marketplace. You can think of it as a stamp of authenticity. It's that recognizable sign, a name, a logo, a design that tells the world, hey, this product, this service, this comes from us and only us. It's all about standing out from the crowd. And trademarks go way beyond just a simple name or a logo. The possibilities are actually pretty cool. You can protect words you've completely made up, unique combinations of letters and numbers, or even the distinctive 3D shape of a product. Think about the classic Coca-Cola bottle. And it doesn't stop there. You can even trademark a sound. You know that little bong jingle from Intel? Yep, that's a registered sound mark. Next up, let's decode those little symbols you see floating around everywhere. You know the ones TM, R, and C. What do they actually mean? Let's clear this up, because it's a big point of confusion. The TM symbol, think of that as putting your claim out there. You use it while your application is still being processed. It's like saying, hey, I'm claiming this mark as mine. But the R symbol, that's the grand prize. That means your trademark is officially on the books, and you have full nationwide legal protection for 10 years. And of course, there's the other symbol people mix up all the time, the C for copyright. Now, this has nothing to do with your brand identity. Copyright is for creative works. Here's a perfect example. The name Harry Potter is a trademark, but the actual text of the book, the story itself, that's protected by copyright. It's a really important difference. So, you might be wondering, is all this legal stuff really worth it? Oh, absolutely. Let's get into the real power of protection. See, registration is both your shield and your sword. It gives you the exclusive legal right to use your brand name and logo across the country. It's the legal muscle you need to shut down copycats. Plus, it helps you stand out in a noisy market and builds trust with your customers, who know they're getting the real deal. It can even be your launching pad for protecting your brand around the world. And I really want this to sink in. Your trademark is more than just a legal shield. It's a valuable business asset. Seriously. Just like a piece of property, you can sell it, you can license it out to other people, or you can build an entire franchise around it. It adds real, tangible value to your company's bottom line. Okay, so are you ready to take the next step? I know the whole registration process can seem a bit overwhelming, but don't worry, we're going to break it down into a simple, easy-to-follow roadmap. The whole journey really boils down to 4 key stages. First, you file your application with all your documents. Pretty straightforward. Second, an official examiner reviews everything to make sure it's all good. Third, if it passes, your mark gets published in a journal. This is like a public speak now or forever hold your peace period where others can object. And finally, if nobody opposes your mark after a few months, you've done it. You get the registration certificate. Now, one super important thing to keep in mind, this isn't an overnight process. Not even close. As you can see from this timeline, you're typically looking at about 18 to 24 months from start to finish. So, yeah, patience is definitely a virtue here.
So, you've run the marathon, you've crossed the finish line, and you're officially registered. Congratulations. So, what happens next? Let's talk about life after registration.
10. That's the magic number. Your registration is valid for 10 solid years. And the best part? As long as you're still using your mark in business, you can renew it every 10 years after that. For, well, pretty much forever. You can protect your brand for a lifetime.
And I think this quote from Rajesh Kiwat really ties it all together. Building an empire isn't just about money, it's about big dreams and being smart. Registering your trademark isn't just a boring legal task, it's a sharp strategic move to protect those dreams and build something that lasts.
So we'll leave you right where we started, with that one simple question. Is your brand's identity truly yours? Hopefully, after everything we've covered, you now have the tools and the knowledge to make sure the answer to that question is a confident, resounding yes.